we're going to start with a sketch. Okay, then you're going to take that sketch and you're going to redraw it, but with more detail and even nicer. Okay, and then I originally had us painting these, but we are actually going to do this with colored pencil, and I'm really excited because we're going to be able to talk about tints and shades and monochromatic drawing without having to use paint this time, and then we'll probably end up using paint at the next project. Okay, and then we're going to write a little story about ours as well. Now, what ours is actually going to look like is it's going to be on a white piece of paper that you have at home. Today, we are going to talk about our sketches, so I'll come back to this slide. Okay, the same process is going to happen. Okay, you're going to sketch your imaginary animal, then you're going to redraw it with a little bit more detail, make it look a little bit nicer. And then you're going to end up tracing over those lines with a black Sharpie or a black marker, and then we are going to color them in. And I don't have a picture of that colored in yet, but just so you know, it's going to be a similar process where you're sketching first, drawing a final, tracing it over your pencil lines to make it look nice, and then we're going to color it. Okay, so today, what we're doing today is you are going to pick 3 animals to combine to make your imaginary animal. So I chose a lion, a bat, and an elephant. But 3rd grade, what I do not want you to do is draw like an entire lion and then draw an entire bat and then draw an entire elephant or whatever animals you choose. You get to pick your 3. It doesn't have to be the same as mine. You are only going to pick parts. So it says look at and draw parts first. So let's go back and look at mine that I made. So I chose an elephant, I chose a lion, and I chose a bat. But you can see on my example picture here, I did not draw an entire elephant, an entire bat, or an entire lion. I picked what parts of those animals I wanted to choose, and I sketched them out. So I am not going to be asking you today at all to draw your full animal. So we're not going to do this step yet. Before we even get to combining the body parts into an animal, I want you to just sketch out the animal parts first so you know exactly what they look like, you know exactly what parts you want to use, and you know what details to add later. So right now, I'm going to allow you some time to use your iPads. I'm going to have you stay on Zoom so I can answer some questions, but you can go to Google and you can start looking up some animals and then you can start drawing the parts. So again, like a bat, I chose a wing. So I only drew a wing and I sketched it out. So with your piece of paper and with your pencil, I want you to start doing a little bit of research and decide you have to have 3 animals. So, and then you have to sketch out the body parts. So I sketch out the head, I sketch out the lion body, I sketch out the bat wings. Okay, so again, please do not create your entire animal today. We are going to do that together on Zoom tomorrow, and I'll actually share my iPad screen. Yes, so yep, absolutely. You can use extinct animals, dinosaurs, all fair game. Good question. You may do more than 3 parts if you're really excited and you want to do like the hair of this and the teeth of this and the claws of this and the tail of this. You can do more than 3, absolutely, but you need to have at least 3. So you can't do 1, you can't do 2. You have to have 3 or more. Just don't make it, too crazy and complicated for yourself. But yes, great question. Absolutely. If you want to do a unicorn, you can do something like that as well. Yep, imaginary animals still work. Today, we are only sketching out the animal parts. We're not sketching out the entire animal. Good question. I do want you to submit a photo of your sketch so I can see kind of what you all are doing, your Schoology course. And then, of course, you click on specials and you click on art. If you go into day 5, this Zoom meeting video will be in here. Okay, and it says, okay, you started your imaginary animal project today, select 3 animals. And then the video will be here after we're done with class. So probably around like 4 o'clock when all of my classes are done, it will be uploaded into here. And then the imaginary animal presentation slides. I just have these 2 slides in here so you know what to do. Pick 3 parts of an animal and draw them. And again, you can do more than 3 if you would like. And then there's a Miss Hout turn-in folder, and I said, please upload your animal sketches here. Once you are done with your sketch, I do want you to upload your sketch into the Miss Hout turn-in folder so I can check you off and I know that you did the sketch correctly.